In this video, we are going to discuss the cost estimation of a residential building, and we have a plan of a residential building, a ground floor plan. This is the plan of our residential building, and we are going to estimate this plan. And this plan carries one kitchen, one master bedroom, and all these elements are here with all the dimensions, and these are the staircase. We are going to evaluate this plan by center line method. So let's start to evaluate the plan. This is the elevation of this plan, and these are the dimensions of foundations. The lower dimension is 90, 900, 800, 600, and 400 and 200. So let's start the estimation. First, we will estimate the earthwork, in which we are going to estimate excavation, how much excavation is needed for the building. So first we made a table, then in this we are evaluate 230 mm thick wall. Only one wall we have, and whose total center line length is 112.52 meter and breadth is 0.9 meter and height is 0.9 meter. And by multiplying 112.52 0.9 we will get the volume. Then coming to plinth filling, the total length of plinth filling is 149.691 meter and height is 0.27 meter, and plinth filling will be in meters square. With no breadth we have for plinth filling, we are not considering the breadth. So this is the 40.4165 is the area of plinth filling. And coming to rubber soling, say the length will be same as plinth filling, only height is 0.23 meter. Then we have, for all the things we have to multiply length with height, and wherever we need area we have to multiply either length width or length height, so we will get the consecutive values. And then coming to the pre-constructional anti-termite treatment, we have to do the thickness of anti-termite is 1.6 mm. Then one anti-termite treatment, and the length is same as rubber soling and plinth filling, and height is 0.006 meter, and after multiplying you would get the area. And coming to concrete and allied works, in this concrete and allied works we have one number of foundation whose length is 112.52 meter and breadth is 0.9 meter. As you see this, we are doing this for the downward, the lowest one. So this is the foundation then with 0.9 meter width. Then height is 0.3 meter, and after multiplying all these we are getting the volume. In flooring, the length is 149.691 meter length and height is 0.1 meter height, and by multiply. In RCC roof, one RCC roof with the length of 15.61 meter, breadth 13.92, height 0.15 meter, and after multiplying we will get the volume. Coming to the general building works, we have 3 steps of foundation. As you can see all the 3 steps, and all these 3 steps have different breadth points. The first one's foundation step is 230 mm thick wall whose length is 116.42 meter with the breadth 0.6 meter and height 0.3 meter. And foundation step 2, 230 mm thick wall with the length 117.72 meter and breadth 0.5 meter and height 0.3 meter. Same for foundation. Step 3, we have length of 119.02 meter with breadth 0.4 meter and height 0.6 meter, and after multiplying all these three respectively we will get the volume, and after adding all the three volumes we will get the total brickwork in foundation. And coming to the brickwork in superstructure, we have some deduction in superstructure because we are making windows, doors, ventilators, we have some openings are there. So after estimating this we will deduct the volume of openings from the total brickwork in superstructure. Coming to 230 thick wall, we have one length of 121.23 meter with breadth 4 meter and height 0.23 meter, whose total volume is 111.53. So now we are going to deduct. We have total 7 windows whose length is 1.2 meter, breadth is 1.2 meter and height is 0.23 meter, and total volume is 2.318 meter. Then coming to the door, we have total of 11 doors with length 1.1 meter, breadth 2.1 meter and height 0.23 meter, and total after multiplying 11, 1.1, 2.1 and 0.23, because we have to multiply the how many number of doors we have, multiply with the total volume, then we will get the final volume. Then final volume is 5.8443. Then total opening for ventilators, there are two number of ventilators whose length is 0.3 meter, breadth is 0.7 meter and height is 0.23 meter, and after multiplying this the total volume is 0.322 meter, and total volume of openings we have 8.484, and we have to subtract this 8.484 from 111.53, then we will get the total brickwork in superstructure. So we discuss brickwork in foundation up to plinth level. Brickwork in superstructure comes under general building works. Then coming to the next, we have internal plastering and painting. In internal plastering and painting, first we will calculate the total length of the area where we have to do the plastering and painting. So for this we will use internal length of all the rooms, halls and everywhere. Only this inside things length we need. When we come into the external plastering, then we will need only the total length and total breadth. Okay, so first we will calculate the whole length for that. Like in master bedroom, our length will be 3.5 meter plus 3.5 meter plus 5.23 meter plus 5.23 meter. Like this we will calculate the length for all the elements like lobby, washroom, bedroom, kitchen, hall, storeroom, study room and all. So that will be our total length, and from the total length, as we can see that we have doors, windows and ventilators. Yes, so from the because here at this space we can't plaster or paint, so we have to deduce these things from plastering and painting. So let's calculate the length. After calculating the whole length we will get the 112.52 meter, and our breadth where we have to total length will be 142.82 meter, whose breadth will be 3.96 meter and length will be 0.0013 meter, and after multiplying this we will get the volume as 7.352 meter. Then coming to the deductions, as we can see that how many doors we have. Like in master bedroom we have one door. So for one door we will consider now total number 2, because this side and this side, the both the sides we are not going to plaster, because this is a door and this will cover the space. So same thing we have to do for all the doors. So total number of doors we have to 11, but we have to consider both sides. So we are going to subtract 11 into 2. So total number of doors we are considering as 22. 22 we are considering. Then the dimension of our door is 1.1 meter, breadth is 2.1 meter, and height is 0.003 meter. Was total volume is 0.66 meter. Then coming to the window, as we see that there are total 3, 6, 7, there are total 7 number of windows we have. So at these points we are not going to plaster, and we don't have the area for this to plastering. Then dimension of our window is 1.2 meter, and the length of our window is 1.2 meter, breadth is 1.2 meter, and height is 0.013 meter, was total volume is 0.131 meter. Then coming to the ventilator, that how many inside ventilators we have. We have only one and two ventilators here, and for ventilators we are considering only the internal side because we are calculating internal plastering. While calculating external plastering we will consider the external side of ventilators. So number of ventilators 2, whose length 0.3 meter with breadth 0.7 meter and height 0.013 meter. Then the volume of ventilator, total ventilators is 0.00546, and after adding the volume of door, window and ventilator we will get the total number of openings. Total volume of openings is 0.796 meter. So for total internal plastering we are going to subtract 0.796 from 7.352, then we will get the total internal plastering as 6.556 meter cube. Coming to the ceiling plaster and painting, uh, total length for ceiling is 188.018 meter, and height for ceiling is 0.01 meter. Then goes the thickness of ceiling plaster is 10 mm. So we got 0.01 meter. The total volume for ceiling plaster and painting is 1.88 meter. Then coming to the external plastering and painting, now we have to calculate the whole external length and external height. So we will add the length of all the side 1, side 2, side 3. Then in side 4 we will get this, we will take this length, the length from here to here. After adding this length we will get length as 54.58 meter, which includes the width of 4.75 meter and height as 0.015 meter. Then the total volume for this is 3.88 meter. And coming to the deductions, as already told that We have some deduction of window, ventilator, and doors are not the inside. All doors are inside, so no deduction of doors from outside. So total 7 number of windows we have. So opening covers by windows is number of 7 with length 1.2 meter and height 1.2 meter, was thickness is 0.015 meter. You can see either thickness or height the same. In case of element you can say it as height, and in case of some part or portion who covers some thickness, you can say thickness. And total volume for this is 0.151 meter cube. Coming to the ventilator, total number of ventilators we have are two, or only this side, one and two, and the number of ventilators two with height 0.3 meter, width 0.7 meter, so length 0.3 meter, width 0.7 meter, and height 0.015 meter, with a total volume of 0.00315. By adding all these two volumes, we will get the total volume of openings, or we can say total volume of deductions. And we have to deduct 0.154 from 3.88 meter. So then we will get the volume of total external plastering is 3.726 meter cube. Then coming to the terrace proofing, the terrace waterproofing, we will calculate the wall length as 15.61 meter and breadth as 13.92 meter. Then the total volume will be 217.29 meter cube. So by with this, the our estimation for the residential building is over. Thank you.